Greetings all, Fanny here for Sagittarius' daily oracle message. Alright, so the first two cards that came out for you, Sagittarius, are Change and You, Them, Blockages, Advice, and Outcome. Interesting that those came together. So this card originally is used to help people learn how to use this deck. I personally use it as an underlying message to what's going on with you. So Sagittarius, for you to get You, Them, Blockages, Advice, and Outcome, and the Change card, I think that's a pretty clear message on communication. And say, just in terms of like a relationship, now this doesn't have to be a physical relationship or romantic in any way like that. This can go for any relationship. If one party is so blocked off and is not letting the other party come in, is not letting the other party engage in their energy, one of two things will happen. The party that is blocked off will continue to pull themselves back further and further and further out of fear of not being loved, out of the fear of exposure, the fear of vulnerability and mistrust from other people, that they will pull themselves back so far and block themselves in because the other person wants to get to know them and wants to love them. On the other hand, the person that is trying to get to know them may just give up because they felt like the other party wasn't interested in being in any form of relationship with them, whether that be friend or romantic. And that may leave the person who was inquiring about the friendship to be like, okay, am I too much? Is there something wrong with me? And then the person who was blocked off just further instills in their mentality that no one wants to be with them because the person left. So either way, I'm not putting one blame on one or the other. It takes two to make it work. And if one is too blocked off and one is not able to see that things need to be approached differently, it can completely change or collapse the relationship that had yet to be built. So change would be required. And one instance, I just think of my own characters for my story Rainbows. One of the boys is very emotionally damaged because of the abuse that he went through with his father. He does not believe that his best friend loves him, even though the man has made it very clear with the things that he has said. But if Ivan had just continued to be like going about it a certain way instead of trying to see it from Riki's perspective, they would not have crossed paths or allowed their relationship to flourish because Riki would always be on the defensive and trying to protect himself while Ivan is trying so hard to be with him if there was not a respect of the mutual boundaries. And that's one thing that I'm trying to write into my story is respect of mutual boundaries. And so I would say that's a bit of a struggle that you're going through, Sagittarius, if that is what the situation is. But let me see what else the cards have to say. You have Soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. I would agree with that because the biggest thing that I'm seeing here is blockages. And I think that's why Ask for Help came out with this. You're being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with this issue on your own. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It is a sign of strength to reach out. Do that today. There's a puppo barking outside my house. Yeah, I would agree with that because if you are not allowing yourself to be seen, you are feeling very vulnerable and you might feel like you are weak to ask for help. It's quite the opposite of that, my love. You are incredibly strong to ask for help. The card Abundance came out for you. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it and believe that it will flow to you. This is the first and most important step to receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. And abundance doesn't have to mean just physical means. It could be abundance in love, abundance in support, just abundance in happiness. Abundance is just being at ease and at peace. And I want you to allow yourself to come to this. I want you to allow yourself love, peace, happiness, joy, abundance, satisfaction, stability, whatever it is you felt like you were lacking, whatever it is that made you so closed off. I want you to speak as if you already have it as yours, because it is yours to claim. It just needs time to manifest in the material world. And this person that you're being asked to reach out for may have keys that will lead you to that journey, because they may not be the person who walks to the ends of the earth with you, but they could connect you and direct you to someone who will. You're not meant to be alone, Sagittarius, and you never have been. Your ancestors and angels are constantly watching over you and guiding you towards your greatest and highest good, but you have to open up, let down your walls, and allow yourself to have that reality, because you deserve it, my love. Have a beautiful day.